Today's episode is all about the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. And I've got a little bit of mail to open also. And it's coming up right now. Hello, everybody. My name is Robert Segati, also known as the Commenting Collector. I hope everyone had a great week. I certainly did, as I am especially excited to have the honor and privilege, because I've been creating content for over a year now, to be eligible to vote for the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. And it's something that I haven't taken lightly, because these are there are a lot of great channels out there, I should say, actually more than the 10 that I'll be allowed to vote for. So after a lot of soul searching and research, I think I've narrowed it down to 10. There may be a couple, 3 that could have easily been in the top 10, but I just had to make some tough decisions. Mainly, it could have just been a coin toss, to be frank. So hopefully, some of these nominations of mine will actually be elected into the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame, and that, of course, will open up some spots for next year. So let's get right to it. My number one YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame nominee is A Collector's Dream, Orlando. What can I say? He's finally eligible after creating content for over 3 years. And yeah, that's an easy one. He checks all the boxes. And I'd be shocked if Orlando, A Collector's Dream, doesn't get in, and I'll be happy when he does. Number 2, Dre Diaz, otherwise known as UNC 23 Sports. And I'm gonna slam on the brakes because I got a little mail call from Dre, and I'm assuming his better half, Mrs. Diaz, as well. So I'm gonna take a second, open this mail from Dre. I've been sitting on it for a while because I only do 1 episode a week. So I've been doing some collectors chats and whatnot. So I got a little behind my mail. So since spreading the community love this week with the YouTube Hall of Fame ballot, I thought it'd be a perfect time to open some community mail. And look what we have here. I pity the fool that gives me an 8-team rack pack. This is unbelievable. This is, wow. I'm speechless, Dre, Mrs. Diaz. I love it. Look at that. Look at the center card. Mr. T, Strongman. This is great. Wow. See if there's anything else in there. I mean, that would certainly on its own be enough. But look at this. He sent some 1987 football yearbook stickers, and he sent a bunch of them. Wow, these look like they're just kind of the, what'd you call it? Just the wrappers. Oh, you know what happened? Inside the package, it looks like some of them broke open. So I could show you these real quick. These are cool. Look at their foil. 1987. Yeah, that's what happened is they ripped. Look at that. Number 16, Joe Montana. When I played soccer in high school, I purposely chose number 16 to represent Mr. Joe Montana. He's one of my favorite players growing up. This is awesome. Some fell on the floor. I'm just going to grab those real quick. I've never seen these before. 87. Let's see. Yeah, 87. That's the year the Minnesota Twins won the World Series. So that was a great year. Look at that, Dan Marino. So these are all the all-stars of that particular year, I'm sure. So cool. What else do we have in here from the Diaz's? Oh, wow. So we got more stickers. So yeah, here's the wrapper. Must have either fell apart or he just included the wrapper, which is cool. Oh, look at this. Got an assortment of cards. Julius Irving, Dr. J. Oh, it's hilarious. Awesome card. Kareem the Dream, Elijah Wan. Or I should say Hakeem the Dream. Armin Gilliam, remember him from UNLV. Great player. Oh, the round mound to rebound. Sorry about the swear. Charles Barkley. Another Barkley, Team USA, representing Team USA. Wow. Are you kidding me? 89 All-Star game. That's amazing. Michael Jordan. Wow. Probably one of my best basketball cards I have now. Thanks, Dre. And last but not least, Grace Kelly relic. Unbelievable. And you're saying, why commenting collector? I didn't know you're such a fashionista. You would go gaga over a vintage actress like Grace Kelly. Well, I kind of am, but also I'm thinking of my daughter, who will just absolutely love this, because she's into the fashion. She's kind of into the vintage clothing and all that, vintage actresses. And Grace Kelly, hubba hubba, what a dame, as they would say back in the day. So speaking of dames, thank you so much, Mrs. Diaz. And of course, thank you, Dre. Really appreciate that. From the top of my heart, got to make sure I'm not doing that type of signal. From the top of my heart, yeah, I really appreciate it. And yeah, you've been nominated to the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. So I appreciate that, and good luck. So let's continue with the countdown, as Casey Kasem used to say. Number 3, Vintage Card Steve. Yeah, he's just deserving, even though he hasn't shouted my channel out. Maybe he will in the future, but I don't care. Even if he hasn't, he still deserves to be a member of the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. So number 3 is Vintage Card Steve. Good guy. Number 4, Daryl Giordano, also known as Mr. 95 Cents. If he's not in the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame, just my opinion, I don't even know why we have one. I mean, his resume speaks for itself. He's been in the hobby 40 years or so, owned his own store. I can go on and on. Or you can watch one of my previous collector's chats where Daryl was on as a guest. Just a great guy, great in the community, gives away cards twice a week, has great stories. So yeah, Mr. 95 Cents, Daryl Giordano as my 4th nominee. Number 5, John Burgess, otherwise known as the Autograph Fisherman. In my opinion, or not even in my opinion, just as a fact, he's one of the hardest content creators in the YouTube community. Always putting out content, always doing lives, always participating in chat. He's he's what I call a community ambassador. I mean, I had just coincidentally had him on my collector's chat last week. So if you haven't had a chance, check it out. But just a good guy, and he told me on the chat that he has over, or he's received over 3,000 through the mail autographs. Just amazing. He's got over 1,000 subs, so a lot of people know about John, but yeah, he's very underrated in my opinion. So I hope he gets some momentum and gets some votes and gets into this Hall of Fame. Number 6, Adam's Card Closet. Oh, and then coincidentally, guess what? I got some mail from Adam, and I believe he sent this kind of to tie in with Christmas. And so I've been sitting on it for a while, but doing one video a week, haven't really had a chance to open on the air. So I think this would be a great time to do so. So I'll get my trusty letter opener. See what, and then this is the last one, don't worry, but just thought I'd get these open before we got into February. I'm sure this is probably holiday related. Actually, it's a thank you note. Oh, it does say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So yes, I'm sorry I'm getting this open late, Adam, but I'm glad I'm opening it now. To you and your family, thanks for all you do. Take care and stay chipper, Adam. And what did he send? Knowing that I'm a Twins fan here in Minnesota, this cool Byron Buxton. Looks like a holiday card with the snowflakes, and he's completely laid out catching that. He's known for his defense, his speed. Awesome card. And actually, there might be another one in here too. And there is. Oh, it's just another Byron Buxton, another holiday Christmas card. Awesome. Thanks, Adam. Really appreciate it. And as I said, you're also my 6th nominee for the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. And yeah, so all you have to do is send me something and then I'll nominate you. No, of course not. I'm just kidding about that. But it does kind of illustrate, again, these particular channels, they have a great community awareness, participation. Of course, they put out great content, but not only do they give, or I should say receive, they also give. They're always giving their time, watching other people's videos, commenting. They're hosting lives. They're participating in lives. So for me, yes, you do have to have a channel that's entertaining, educational, informative, all that. But also, it's just not that. It's also giving back to the community, because in order to vote for this YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame, you have to be a content creator for 3 years. So we're not just viewers that are, voting. We're actually content creators. So part of what we do, we love to receive feedback and all that stuff too. If we didn't, why even hit record? Just do it yourself. So we love to do it for the other people out there, content creators and viewers. But for this, it's the content creators that are voting for it. So to know that these channels are constantly, giving us feedback for, the videos we put out, it's awesome. So yeah, Adam's Card Closet, well deserved. His TTMs, just his friendly, laid back demeanor that he has. He's just a good guy. And yeah, thanks for the Christmas, Happy New Year's card. I really appreciate it. And then number 7, as we roll on. Victor Negron. I think he's definitely one of the OGs of the community. I know he's been doing it for a long time. He went through the Yankees, his Yankees collection, A through Z. It's awesome. And again, he's always there for the other channels as well. And just a great collection. And of course, the common theme for all my nominees, they're all good people. So yeah, proudly, I am nominating Victor Negron. And number 8, I mean, it's a broken record, but here's another one. Justin, 3 Good Nerds. Wow. I mean, just his enthusiasm, his dedication, not to mention he just shows some great stuff. His TTMs, I love the fact that not only does he show off his TTMs, but occasionally he'll talk about the answers that these athletes, these celebrities give him to his questions, and to me that's even better than the signatures themselves. Almost is getting a little insight into their lives. And yeah, he's another one that you turn on YouTube, you get notifications in your feed, and Justin's doing something. I mean, it might even just be in the school line, pick up this kid that he's ripping packs. So it's awesome, and it is a family channel as well. That's hence the name 3 Good Nerds. Justin, his wife, and his son. So love that about him. So yep, Justin, definitely a well-deserved nomination. And number 9, the hits just keep rolling. Zach from Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles. Talk about enthusiasm. I mean, it's watching his channel and his lives, you might feel, maybe not too good, or you've had a rough day, but you watch Zach, and just his enthusiasm and excitement, it gets you pumped up too. And he shows some great cards. He's got other things he does on his channel, but he does show sports cards, so he's definitely eligible. Does lots of lives, and like I always say, when you're in the live chat, watching one of Zach's lives, he'll acknowledge you. He'll banter with you, banters with the last. If you could measure a man, how much he's loved by how many people love him back, I mean, he's definitely up there. So he's got that it factor. So he's got that certain charisma and charm. I don't know if it's that southern charm from Georgia or whatever, but and then he's got a ton of subscribers, but that's just kind of an ancillary effect of everything. I think if you exude confidence and positivity, people will follow, and he's got over 13,000 followers. So yeah, or subscribers, same thing, whatever. But yeah, so Zach Sports Cards coming in number 9. And last but certainly not least, and you talk about enthusiasm, and this guy's got a motor, Cloudsy 420. And he does the UFC, and that's a sport. So it's a great niche that he does, and in my opinion, he shows this is the wrestling, full contact. He's just got a great sense of humor, man, and it's definitely not for kids. But I'd say if you're over a certain age, whatever, you can handle it. Just strap yourself in and go along for the ride, because Cloudsy, it's for what he does with the wrestling, the full contact. You know what? I don't even really watch that, That's why I'm kind of struggling just to kind of describe it. But I do appreciate it. But it doesn't matter because his channel, it just he's just so enthusiastic, and he's just great. He's so real about things, and it's just funny, and really, you have to really watch it. It's hard to even describe. It's almost you have to experience Cloudsy 420. Oh, and then of course, with all that going on, because he's got tons of subscribers too, he takes the time to give feedback on all our videos as well. So that's big props for anyone that you know is busy and has all the subscribers but still has the time. So yeah, that's my list. I'm going to hashtag YTSCHOF, the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. And I'm going to mention Legends Never Die Collection. Go check out his channel. He's the curator right now of this YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. Jake, I believe it's Jake. So yeah. So anyway, I appreciate everyone. And again, because of the requirements, there's a lot of channels that have been, I think, would be they would be for me. They have the criteria. They have what it takes to be in the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame right now, but they haven't been creating content for 3 years. A lot of them have been doing it for 2 years, and that's gonna mean that the future is bright, because those channels are gonna have 3 years next year, and there's a good crop. So the future is bright for this community. There's a lot of good channels out there, and they haven't even had the 3 years. So yeah, looking forward to that. So good luck to these 10 great channels. And if you're living under a rock or something and you haven't heard or subscribed to these channels, go check them out. I'm going to put a link to their channels in the description. And again, special thanks to Dre Diaz, Mr. and Mrs. Diaz, and Adam's Card Closet for your generous gifts. So until next week, I'm the Commenting Collector, and as always, good collecting.
Till then, keep your feet in the ground and keep reaching for the stars.